See, keep doing that. Every time you take a dab of rosin, I just won't buy any. But when you blow it out, I'll inhale the little bit I can, and then I'll get by off of that. You know?
That sounds like some crack.
It is.
I don't know if you just heard you say that.
Some crackhead shit with my buddy.
I mean, it gets me high, but it is shitty.
Yeah, I know. Oh, you didn't even have to, dude. They're blatantly Jack. Jack.
What?
Remember when West Coast used to hide that they had soup?
Yeah.
Look, they're blatantly telling you it's solventless soup.
What's that?
They're telling you that it's not stable rosin. Enter at your own risk.
It's not as good as the others.
So what is stability? Is that like how you can form it and shit?
Jack, food. Tell him.
Oh,
Explain it in food.
Food, tell him.
He said, "All right, I did food," and I told him. So think about a piece of cheesecake, right? And you think about it made the right way, right? From an Italian restaurant or whatever. But then you think of a very processed cheesecake. Now, if you sit those out in room temperature, which one's probably gonna melt faster? Processed one, you know, that's full of bullshit, you know. But it's kind of like.
You wouldn't think that the real one would because it's. not
Actually, I think you're
processed.
right. I think you're right. I think it would actually be opposite. Yeah,
I was
think it-
thinking butter, like
Yeah.
when you
So I
first
think
set it out.
somebody
you
actually-
No, I
saying
think I was just gonna think. I think that actually might be
Because
opposite. in
just
that
like
thing.
fruit,
In
good
that
fruit,
thing.
you know, like
Yeah, because it has a lot of preservatives, it'll last longer. So what I'm trying to say though is when it comes to rosin, when you put it out at room temp, how good it's made, how good it was put together, is gonna be determined. You know, when you sit it out
I
and
mean, you
fucking
can
room
tell by
temp,
the looks.
right? That's why that long way that he had would stay in form out in that garage hotter than fuck because it was good shit. Now the soupy it gets, the saucy it gets, that means
It
it's
is
Like
more.
separating
it's
them.
it's just not as good as stuff.
The
You know,
more
that's
So
why-
you want to
sauce-
keep that in the fridge, basically?
The more
yes.
okay.
You want to keep this in the fridge.
No
I
matter
would-
what, it doesn't matter. It's still gonna soup up,
it's still gonna
even
come
if
back.
you
But
have
the
it
best
cold.
way to smoke with that shit is to put it in the fridge.
But well, no, yes and no. But you have
We're
to
gonna put it in the
understand that if you take it out of the fridge right away, you're gonna get it wet.
Yeah.
Or if you open it out of the fridge right away and take
You have
it
to wait
back.
like 5 to 10 minutes to open it.
Kind of let it
So
thaw.
it's-
Yeah,
yeah,
get it
so-
to room temperature.
So either way,
And also, if you were to open that and go to
Why is
dab
that?
it, it'll still be cold and you'll lose some of it on the banger. The cold to hot ratio won't like that. It won't like coming out of the fridge and going straight on the banger like that. It's got to get warmed up to room temperature before it can be put on that banger. You know what I mean? Because for the longest time when I first started dabbing, I would always take it out of the fridge and I would dab it right away and I'd be like, why am I not getting much of
Have
hit?
fun.
Why am I not getting much of hit off of this shit? And I told my buddy, he's like, oh, dude, you gotta wait. Once you take it out of the fridge, you gotta wait like 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. Then open the jar, then take the dab. Because otherwise, you're just taking that cold rosin and you're putting it on that hot banger. And even though that banger is hot enough, the ratio is not right because you're taking that cold rosin and then putting it on that banger.
Hard and fuck.
Does it
I'll
just
say that
turn,
much.
does it turn to like smoke too fast to inhale?
Turns to like fucking sand and goes up the neck. It'll just fucking go suck right up and you
So
won't get hit.
it's shitty, like it was not smooth. But I'm higher than fuck. I'll give it that much.
Dude, even the
What
rosin.
makes it shitty is what makes you high.
Yeah.
Oh. So I mean, like,
That's all the pesticides running through your bloodstream,
Shitty.
buddy.
God
That's all the
damn,
solventless soup running through you.
fucking screaming.
Screaming so loud it was
Sorry.
going into his ears.
Yes, I want to fucking log out. Please log the fuck. Yes, I want to log out.